Value Village across the way there is on fire. Well, I don't think it's actually on fire, but there's a bunch of fire trucks out front. Well, we're at week 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How exciting is that? Didn't think I'd make it, but guess what? I made it just fine. A few hiccups along the way so far, but that's to be expected, right? I think so. Okay, where to begin? This is why I'm really excited for week 5, because I am actually starting to feel some of the results of this lifestyle change of what I'm doing. For instance, I feel like in certain places I have lost some fat, which is really good. That's what I want. That's what I want. I'll confirm it next week. I'm going to do some measurements just to see how many inches I've lost, if any. If anything, it could just be a feeling that I'm feeling, but either way, I love the feeling that I feel a little bit skinnier already. So if I keep it going, then that's good. So positive for this week, I would have to say my one positive for this week was my meal prepping. I was really thrilled. First week doing it. Last week I did some meal prepping planning. I was taught how to prep my meals. This week I actually did it, and I have to say they turned out a success. Dry poached chicken. Did an amazing job, and you know what? Even I put them in their container in the fridge all week, and then like even when I pulled out today's meal, for instance, popped it into the microwave to heat it up, the chicken was still juicy. It wasn't dry. So I think I found the way that I'm going to cook my chicken now. That's dry poaching my chicken. I think that makes the best results. I think throughout the week what I have to do is vary up my vegetables. But other than that, the meal prep is such an easy thing. You come home for lunch, or you're out, you take your lunch with you, you heat it up, boom, you're done. Dinner, done. Everything's done for you. That's my positive for the week. Now for my negative. Snacks are my negative ninny right now. What? Negative ninny? What? Okay, I don't know. Snack-wise, I'm still struggling. My go-to snack right now is popcorn. I love it. Have it for everything. Everything. It's my go-to thing. I also, to try to control my snacking, I tried to create kind of my own snack mix with almonds, dried cranberry, and yogurt-covered raisins. Kind of looks like this. Put some in Ziploc bags, and then what I do is I take like a half a cup of them, and that's the serving size that I kind of get. I don't know how many calories in it, but the almonds seem to fill you up, and then the dried cranberries and the yogurt-covered raisins kill any cravings you get for anything sweet. So that's where I'm at snacking-wise right now. I've thought of why it's negative, because I still overeat on snacking. It's hard. This is hard. There, I said it. It's hard. That's my negative. What makes it easy, though, I have to say, is people's advice and things like that. I have to give a huge shout out to my friend Lynn, who gave me a great comment via Facebook, a great tip. She watched last week's video and then had a little bit to say. So Lynn, I want to thank you so much. And her advice is true. I need to learn to embrace the freezer. So Lynn suggests I take my sin food and freeze it. So if I end up ordering a pizza or something like that, I take the remaining slices, pop them in the freezer, and then that I still have them, but have them with a salad or have them with something else. I never thought about it that way before. I don't have to cut myself off completely from what I'm about to eat, whether it be sin food or not. But at the same time, I just have to control what I'm eating. Thank you very much, Lynn. I really appreciate that advice. And then I'll give another huge shout out, and I'll use his Twitter handle only because I don't know if he wants his name out there in public. At Manny85, he's a great guy. He gave me some good advice last week as well after watching last week's vlog. And it was actually the advice that you saw at the beginning of this video. I'll show it again here. So he gave me that advice in a tweet. Now, now it's actually the background of my phone and my lock screen. So that way, anytime I go to use my phone, I'm reminded of that. And I really like that. Also, I think I found a pop replacement. Boom, 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 boom. I took off the label. Don't want to give anyone some free shout outs. It's carbonated. It's sparkling water. This particular happens to be black cherry sparkling water. Tastes phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal when you do drink it. Not like other flavored waters that I've had, and I feel like it really kind of feels like when you drink it, I think I'm drinking pop. But the cool thing is calories, boom, 0. So that's what I'm drinking. I think it's 10 times better than pop. It has aspartame in it though, so maybe not. So I won't drink it as much, but it does kill the pop craving. I think that's where I'll end this week's vlog, and I want to thank you so much. Still looking to meet up with people who know what they're doing when it comes to fitness related things. So if you are a fitness guru of sorts and you'd love to teach me your ways, I would love you to teach me your ways. So please get in touch with me and come be in a vlog, teach me a thing or two. I don't know if I recorded this for the beginning or not. Here's a goal that I made for myself for the summertime though. Here is me a few days ago. Well, it's currently -5 in Oshawa where I live, and that behind me right there is Lake Ontario. Now, I've decided that winter is great, especially here in Ontario where it can be so warm, not like this. So it's not bad temperature out here. My hair isn't freezing white. But anyways, when I came up with the plan, Oshawa has lots of trails. In fact, I'm like literally steps away from one of the trails in Oshawa that I like to walk. Now winter isn't particularly the best time to go and do all this walking around. So I've decided that this summer I'm going to try to walk all the trails in Durham region. Might be impossible, but it's a goal. Until next week, I am out of here, and I hope you have a great week. Thanks again for all your support.